Hello there. This week we're going to look at gesture drawing. Last week we created a superhero that was 8 heads tall, actually a little more near the neck and the ankles, based on How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way. And there are these reference points. The top of the sternum, where the collarbone is equal to the bottom of the sternum, xiphoid process, navel, crotch, kneecaps, ankles are all about 1 head tall. Now, instead of having the spine totally straight, we're going to start to take that line of action that goes through the figure and curve it a little bit, and it can be subtle or it can be very extreme. And I would like you to give me essentially 10 minutes of work. That is it. If you go to Figurosity.com, you can choose 30-second pose, 1-minute pose, 2-minute pose. And what I'd like you to do is set it at 1 minute and do 10 poses for me. Now, although I'm encouraging you to think about how the head length is going to line up with the bottom of the sternum and the navel and the crotch and halfway down the femur and the kneecaps, the issue when you're dealing with foreshortening, that is not going to be the case. So that is something I like to think about, but it's really not necessarily the most important thing with gesture drawing. With gesture drawing, you want to be loose. You want to almost force yourself to draw faster than you're comfortable with. And the line of action is from the head down to the bottom of one of the legs. This line of action is like a backward C. The secondary directional flow is the diagonal by the stick that she's holding. But as you can see, gesture drawing is like drawing from the inside out. You start with the bones, like a stick figure, and then you start to think of ovals where the muscles are. It is not required that you use Figurosity.com, but it's kind of a fun little challenge because you can set the time at 1 minute and see if you can, with that 1 minute, capture the energy of that pose. This is kind of what we were doing when we were making storyboards. You had to force yourself to draw pretty fast as you're watching a movie. And my gesture drawings are very, very loose and sloppy. Many of you turned in figure drawings last week that were far more detailed and refined and actually just a lot better. So I was impressed. I'm trying to find the line of action here, which I'm exaggerating a little bit. There's a lot of caricature in cartoons in general. Cartooning is caricature. You take something that's a 45-degree angle and you push it a little further. And that can give more energy to your drawing. So what I would like to see by the end of the week are 10 scribble drawings of a figure, and you can use Figurosity.com or some other source. And I look forward to seeing your work. Bye-bye.